Hey everybody, it's George Carroll. I'm here in Ontario, California with my new friends, and these leaders have an important message for you.
You can make a difference!
Hey guys, it's George Carroll. I'm here in Ontario, California, not to be confused with Ontario, Canada, but I'm doing a training tomorrow for about 72 supervisors and managers, just teaching leadership skills. And as I was going through my evening routine, I always come into the room and I always feel out the room and walking through it and imagining, the room being filled with all the people and feeling the connection with them and feeling their connection with each other and feeling the enthusiasm, the excitement, the joy, the expansion, the transformation that's going to occur tomorrow. And I just thought I'd bring you in and just share a quick video on the importance of creatively imagining beyond what is, because I think we get in such a rut when things continue to recycle themselves over and over and over again. And this is why most people's lives don't change, is because there's a stimulus response relationship happening in their reality. They see the external stimulus and then boom, they respond to the external stimulus, and then it gets recreated over and over and over again, which is why, again, most people's lives don't change much over the course of time. And a decade ago, I was drinking myself to oblivion every single weekend, and I knew something had to change. And I read a few books on visualization, the power of the mind, and I began to imagine my life as a motivational speaker. I had no idea how I was going to go from a depressed, corporate manager to a motivational speaker. But these books said, hey, whatever you can believe and conceive, you can achieve. As Napoleon Hill once said, Albert Einstein said that everything happens twice, first in our imagination and then in reality. And so most people's lives don't change because they're recycling the same reality over and over and over with that stimulus response relationship. And we have to create a new response internally by creating a new stimulus in our mind. And when you begin to imagine yourself in the life that you want to have, with the people that you want to be around, in the body that you want to have, being the version of you that you would love to step into, over the course of time, you tune yourself to that energy. And now what happens is there's a shift in the field. There's a shift, and now the external reality now becomes the response to you becoming the stimulus. You are now the stimulus, influencing the field around you. So if you want to create something greater, if you want to go beyond where you are, first step, I think, is to be grateful for where you are, and just know that where you are is a great launching point for the next thing in your life, for the next stage in your life, and to be grateful for it. And to find a level of appreciation for your current reality while imagining for something greater. And I think that when we make that shift from utilizing the external reality as the stimulus and then the automatic response from the external reality, when we make that shift to where we become the stimulus to our environment, and our environment now responds to us, that's when we become the true creators of our lives. That's when we become the sort of the catalyst that changes the field around us. So my sweet friend, wherever you are, be grateful for wherever you are, and at the same time, imagine something greater. Imagine the greatest version of you embodied, and feel it daily. Connect with it, imagine it, envision it, and it will come to pass.